Top. Noun. 1. The highest or uppermost part of something. For example, his kite got caught at the top of the tree. 2. A child's spinning toy, a spinning top. For example, the boy was amazed at how long the top would spin. 3. Heading, someone who is eminent. 4. BDSM, a dominant partner in a BDSM relationship or roleplay. 5. LGBT, slang, a man penetrating or with a preference for penetrating during homosexual intercourse. For example, I prefer being a top, and my boyfriend prefers being a bottom. 6. Physics, a top quark. 7. The utmost degree, the acme, the summit. 8. Rope making, a plug, or conical block of wood, with longitudinal grooves on its surface, in which the strands of the rope slide in the process of twisting. 9. Sound, highest pitch or loudest. For example, she sang at the top of her voice. 10. Wool manufacture, a bundle or ball of slivers of combed wool, from which the noils, or dust, have been taken out. 11. Obsolete, except in one sense of phrase on top of, eve, verge, point. 12. The part of a cut gem between the girdle or circumference and the table, or flat upper surface. For example, can we find and add a quotation of night to this entry? 13. In the plural, slang, dated, top boots. For example, can we find and add a quotation of Charles Dickens to this entry? 14. Golf, a stroke on the top of the ball. 15. Golf, a forward spin given to the ball by hitting it on or near the top. 16. In restaurants, preceded by a number, a table at which there is, or which has enough seats for, a group of a specified number of people eating at a restaurant. Top. Verb. 1. To cover on the top or with the top. For example, I like my ice cream topped with chocolate sauce. 2. To cut or remove the top, as of a tree. For example, I don't want to be bald, so just top my hair. 3. To excel, to surpass, to beat. For example, Titanic was the most successful film ever until it was topped by another Cameron film, Avatar. 4. To be in the lead, to be at number 1 position, of. For example, Celine Dion topped the UK music charts twice in the 1990s. 5. Britain, slang, to commit suicide, rare, to murder. For example, depression causes many people to top themselves. 6. BDSM, to be the dominant partner in a BDSM relationship or roleplay. For example, I used to be a slave, but I ended up topping. 7. Slang, gay sexuality, to be the partner who penetrates in anal sex. 8. Archaic, to rise aloft, to be eminent, to tower. For example, lofty ridges and topping mountains. 9. Archaic, to predominate. For example, topping passions. 10. Archaic, to excel, to rise above others. For example, can we find and add a quotation of Dryden to this entry? 11. Nautical, to raise one end of, a yard, etc., making it higher than the other. 12. Dyeing, to cover with another dye. For example, to top aniline black with methyl violet to prevent greening. 13. To put a stiffening piece or back on, a saw blade. 14. Slang, dated, to arrange, fruit, etc., with the best on top. 15. Of a horse, to strike the top of, an obstacle, with the hind feet while jumping, so as to gain new impetus. 16. To improve, domestic animals, especially sheep, by crossing certain individuals or breeds with other superior breeds. 17. To cut, break, or otherwise take off the top of, a steel ingot, to remove unsound metal. 18. Golf, to strike, the ball, above the center, also, to make, a stroke, etc., by hitting the ball in this way. Top. Adjective. 1. Situated on the top of something. 2. Informal, best, of the highest quality or rank. For example, she's in the top dance school. 3. Informal, very good, of high quality. For example, he's a top lawyer. Top. Adverb. 1. Rated first. For example, she came top in her French exam.